Everyone, your boy Matt here. So, I'm going to address something which is, of course, of great interest to many people. I am engaged in a community art project which is quite exhibitionist in nature. Uh, so, the question is often, probably asked, what is my sexuality? And how do I navigate that space? So, a couple of things. I try to I manage my sexuality around what is dangerous. Um, and my situation was that not so long ago, I lost my home. I lost most of my worldly possessions. I had complained about white collar crime in my organization, and I had lost my livelihood for it. The insurance didn't pay out for me to be able to receive the healthcare treatment I needed. Um, and what happened as a result is that I spiraled down into poverty, lack of opportunity, uh, untreated mental health conditions, which I've not been able to receive treatment for. I've just had to work through my fucking self. And all of these things. And as this is happening, I have two women complaining that I'm homeless at one particular point in this period. One of those women had moved into my home and thought I was going to be her sugar daddy. She was an upper middle class person who was came to Canberra to study medicine, and that's what she thought of the world, and that's what she thought of men. The other person was a woman who I previously had been quite close to, and at one point had looked at her husband's partner's like all assets by going to different uh, auctions for houses and that kind of thing to value his assets in case she were to leave him. Now, she's also angry at me for now being homeless. Uh, and it made me realize kind of the extent of all these things. Now, there's going to be a lot of caveats if I were to do this video in the most full way, where I'm trying to communicate my point of view with complete precision. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make a quick video addressing something uh, and which gets the message across. So that experience made me decide I'm going to separate myself from society for a while. Uh, this has been a conscious decision. It's also, and that's when it really hit me that that is something I wanted to do. Uh, it's been something which has been prolonged more than I would like as a result of monitoring of my devices, harassment by police and law enforcement, and all kinds of strange situations I've found myself in. I blew the whistle on a lot of shit, and a lot of people came after me. Uh, it has not been fun, and that has also delayed, like, make me continue to enact this decision of just separating myself from most of society, not engaging in any groups, not engaging in work, and a fair bit of this time I haven't been able to do it, and there's still a lot of barriers for me to return to work because every time I do a job interview, that's streamed, and a lot of people get to see it. Who's on earth is going to look for a job in that kind of condition? And like, yeah, there's these. It's been a conscious decision. So with that, I do meet women. I'm heterosexual. Or almost entirely heterosexual. I'd say hetero is the easiest way to get my get that part of me across. But at the same time, I've got these like, sorry, what was I saying? Like, there are women who want to be my girlfriend. Like, that's not the issue. After that kind of trauma, you're not going to see relationships the same way again. Uh, and while there is a degree of like an incel vibe that I give off, and I kind of laugh at that, and to an extent, it is actually true. I have this bed here. It's literally held together with tape. I was recently cock blocked because like I was getting down to the business, and then it was just like, oh, where do we do this? And it's like, well, it can't fucking be here, can it?